What's up and good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today is officially day one of Sema. Today is hopefully the day that Chris and Wes are showing up. I mean, well, it is the day they're showing up. And I think we're gonna have some fun today. Today's actually like opening day. You can see it's chaotic. There's a bunch of people running around. It's gonna get busy. It's gonna get packed. So one thing I'm really trying to take in at the show is I'm trying to look at as many F450s as I can, because as you guys know, like one of the things we're looking at next is getting an F450. And we've got Dan here with his beautiful F450. I like the light work, by the way. This is
definitely light work.
I like it. Dan, give us a walk around of your truck, brother.
All right, so in the front here we got 2414 American Forces, True Spike lug nuts, Fab-Tech coilover system. In the back there we got Wicked Customs ladder bars, Plain Simple lights, Fusion bumpers, Royalty Core grill. We got rock block mud flaps in the front and back, amp steps. If you want to come around here, we do the full interior.
There you go. Is that full iPad?
Yep.
iPad screen. I like it. Who made these for you?
Main event emblems, made that in the side there, light work. We got a full kicker system in here.
Nice.
We got subs in the back, 12-inch subs in the back. Of course, speed pull here, amazing product with speed pull, Gen Y hitch, everything on it. We have all Mag high-tech covers. We got horn blasters. Really went to town in this thing. We wanted a really clean, slick look. We wanted to have it not only a workable truck, but a sexy truck at the same time.
Now, can we say what you do for a living?
I'm actually a home builder. You see my name on the back of my truck there?
There you go. So, did you go to college?
Didn't go to college, dropped out of high school.
There you go. So I always like to preach blue collar.
That's
the
it.
fact that you don't need to go to college to be successful, so I'm glad to see. And I mean,
Keep that hustle.
you also have an F350 dually that you bought to tow this thing out here.
Yeah. That's the tow pig.
There you go. So there's money into the trades, guys. Like,
That's
you don't
it.
need to go to college to be successful. So awesome, brother. Well, thank you for showing us
Thanks,
the truck,
bro.
man. It looks good. Oh!
You're gonna
Make
see it
way!
on the scoop.
Make way! We got the biggest forehead in the building. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, Wes. Chris, hi, buddy. How's it going, man? Nice shirt. If you guys thought Wes was joking about proposing to Lacey, this guy is not joking. Amazon Prime, baby.
Amazon Prime.
Lacey, we're coming for you. We're finding you today. What, you nervous, buddy?
I'm nervous.
Going to pat the forehead?
Please.
Wipe the sweat off?
Please, dude.
Chris, give him a pep talk, man. Man to man, give him a pep talk.
I don't need a pep talk. I'm good.
So we just made our way back over to the Anzo booth, and you guys can see the new headlights that they put on. These look sick. They're kind of copying the 2016 and up, or 2019, whatever, Silverados.
Hey Ryan, I swear I didn't touch it. I swear.
You haven't touched it?
No, I swear.
Clearly, when they rolled the carpet out, though, it got a little dusty in here. Let's go check out the new taillights that they put on it. These taillights actually look super sick. Chris, how's the seat? The seat work?
It's comfy.
Apparently we need to install it on my truck now so we can wait for the tow truck while it's broken down. All right, guys, it's getting close to the time. Wes, are you ready, buddy? I've never seen Wes drink a day in my life. He's double fisting over here.
He needs the liquid courage for his lady.
I'm nervous, but
You need a pep talk? Are you sure? You good? You got this?
just what do I say?
Bro, you I don't know. You haven't been practicing in the mirror? Dude, you went straight from like a 5-hour road trip today to proposing.
I made the trip to propose.
Boom, support your local diesel shop. All right. Jay from Banks. Jay, say hi to everybody.
What's happening, guys? How you doing? Welcome to Banks.
Jay's the guy that me and him have been dealing with on obviously the Banks stiff cover that's been drawing a lot of stir up in the industry.
Yes.
And can I get credit for my powder coat job?
Hell yeah! Not only did you influence us, beginning later this year, it is an official SKU on the Banks product list.
Nice. There
Yes.
you go.
Although I will say that
Uh-oh.
the name is called Black Ops.
No, you spelled Dmaxryno wrong.
No, I know.
The Dmaxryno edition.
But I am going to put that, and you mark my words, it will say inspired by Dmaxryno on the product page on bankspower.com.
Really, really?
100%.
That's awesome.
100%.
Thank you, brother.
Yes.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
That's common knowledge internally.
There you go. Nice. Well, there you go.
So we kind of broke the internet a few times when we started talking about differential covers. since like the late 80s, everybody's been running flat back differential covers, and no one's ever questioned their ability to cool or what they were doing to the fluid dynamics, right? So we went and Gail, the tall guy sitting over there, he owns the company, did a video like a year and a half ago when we asked the question, these flat back covers, are they bling or do they actually do something? And what we found out is they do something, they do harm. You'll recognize the inside of the flat back cover. What we discovered is that these have the same reaction right here as shooting a fire hose against a brick wall. So if you look at my graphic over here, yes, they do indeed take oil over to the ring and pinion like they're supposed to, but when that ring gear makes a return visit towards the back of the cover, they're shooting oil back with such force that it's frothing the oil. Think of like cake batter. Well, you don't want air in your oil. If there's air in your oil, it's not creating good lubrication in your ring and pinion interface. That is one issue we found. The other issue that we found with any cover is that we put anemometers, so that's an air velocity, an air speed sensor basically. It's like a little fan. We put one in front of the differential, and we put one right behind it, and then we moved it back at 6-inch increments. At 55 miles per hour on the highway, we were measuring 32 miles per hour of airspeed in front, and between the face of the cover and 36 inches back, we were only measuring 11 miles per hour of airspeed. What does that mean? You have a dead pocket of air behind your rear diff. It doesn't matter how good you engineer this sucker, there's no air flowing over it. So what did we do to solve that? We created ram air scoops. If you look over here, there's the back side, there's the front part of the ram air scoop. We're taking air from under the truck and directing it 90 degrees up through the fins. 2 Mondays ago, we got our patent on this diff cover. We are cooling this by 5 times that of a Mag High-Tech or any other flatbacks.
And make sure you guys check out they spelled Dmaxryno edition wrong, but make sure you guys check out the Dmaxryno edition too.
It is the Black Ops by Dmaxryno.
There you go. That works. So we've been getting treated real well over here at Banks.
They gave us merch.
They gave us merch. They gave us
Nice. Was this like a director chair?
Yeah, but does the makeup girl come over, or how does this work?
She needs to, dude.
Right?
She needs to get fired.
And then, hold on, this is our first time meeting in person, dude.
Man.
Everybody obviously knows. Greg A.
Feels so
Greg
good.
A. I'm trying to catch up to you in the YouTube world. One day I'll get there.
Oh, stop it.
Right? You want to take a picture of us?
Oh, my
All right.
goodness.
Make sure we get our appearance fee to take pictures with Gail here.
Made it, guys. We made it.
Wes is one step closer to Lacey. They let you through security?
Yeah. Did you show him the ring?
Yeah, did you tell them you're coming for Lacey?
No, I didn't.
The end of this staircase or whatever escalator, she's up there, dude.
She's up there? Stairway to heaven. She's up there?
She's up there, dude.
Oh, man, I ain't going. I'm scared. I gotta go to the bathroom. Nah, come here. Come on, bud. I gotta throw up. Wes.
It's not working. So Wes, I'm legally an ordained minister. We can handle this like right here and now.
I mean, it's not up to me. I've already made the commitment, so.
That's really nice of you, man. You know.
Hey,
you're a great guy, Wes.
thanks.
We're all pulling for you.
Thanks.
The most nervous I've ever seen. Wes,
I'm not even.
Wes.
I'm not even nervous. I'm just.
No problem.
It's just It's just so many people around, and it went all out right there.
This is serious.
I think it said 1.5 of CZ or 2.5.
Dang.
Some goofy shit. Big spender over here.
All right, Wes, you just bought a supercharger for your truck, built your tranny, and you were still able to afford that ring?
I mean, this was the cheapest thing.
All right, we made it into the South Hall. Lacey's at the Armadillo liner booth. Somewhere in here, we got to find it.
I don't know why, but I'm nervous right now.
Are you nervous?
I don't know.
Stand a little straighter, Wes. Don't slouch.
I'm just nervous.
Stand a little.
Bro, you're like.
Slow down, Wes. We got time. I see line X. We're getting close.
You need to go up there, maybe a couple push-ups or something.
Yeah, you should. Oh, it's right
down.
there, bro. Look. I see the armadillo.
Listen, let's slow down a little bit.
What happened?
You know, like I don't know if it's a good look in front of the company. Like I don't know if that's how we should represent Armadillo. Like
we don't represent Armadillo. She represents Armadillo.
Right, but I don't know if that like we should do that in front of the company that.
Yeah, we should. Let's go.
Man, I felt like I was really ready for this, but now I'm like
cold feet.
Not cold feet. Like I want it, Like I just.
If you want it, you got to work for it, Wes.
I know.
You got your whole team right here. We got the whole wedding party.
Shit, she's right there.
See her? Let's go, Wes. This is a big day. This is a big day. Don't let nobody get in your way, buddy. Don't let nobody stop you, Wes. Get in there, Wes. You got this, buddy.
Nice to meet you. What's up? We got vlogs going from all angles, guys.
All right.
Vlog school.
Lacey Blair.
Oh my God, what is this? It's like the best thing.
Just.
Yeah, I'm totally, yes.
Is it
Yes. Hang on.
Wes, you're supposed to put it on for her,
No,
bro.
she had something in the way. I don't know whose it was.
This is an old one. It literally fits, too.
I took a guess.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God, we're engaged, everyone.
So he didn't tell you, but I'm actually an officiant. We can set the wedding up.
Oh, we can do that
so
now?
we can make it right now, yeah. I think
Armadillo Liners booth 215. We're setting up
What time
we've
are
got
we
the whole
gonna
wedding party. Cutest couple at Sema. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. There you go. It is a great look.
Thumbnail.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up, Lacey?
I'm dead. What's
Good
up?
to see you.
That's so pretty. Where'd you get this?
Amazon.
Do you guys Amazon like Prime? Just like
Amazon Prime,
Like you
of course.
prepared for it?
Oh yeah.
This is more commitment than any boyfriend has ever given
There
me.
you go.
Let me
Well,
just
you're-
let
you're
you
welcome.
guys know.
You're
Call
welcome.
them out.
I didn't really come for Sema. I came to
First engagement pictures right here. We're gonna leak it.
That's the best summer I've ever seen. Oh my God, I love it.
Right? Come on, we need champagne.
Awesome.
We need
Wait,
champagne.
we got the plug. We got the plug
yeah.
right here too. The armadillo.
Always
Liners
working.
plug.
Always working.
Always working.
So here's the perfect example of everybody that said this. Sema Tahoe is not a Sema Tahoe. We have basically a bone stock Silverado back here because why? Well, this company is selling truck bed covers, and all they really care about on the vehicle is showing their truck bed cover. So for everybody that has the misconception that Sema's just this big outrageous like truck show competition, it's not. Some companies like to have really outrageous stuff in their booth to draw attention, but other companies want to sell their product, and that's kind of what this place is a big giant trade show to show off and sell your product. So one of the things I like about having the exhibitor pass instead of like a regular buyer pass is you get to kind of come into these halls after hours, because when everybody's here, it's too chaotic to film anything, to even talk to anybody. The audio sucks. So we're over here in the PMF booth, and you can see some of the massive Fords that they got going on over here. Obviously, you guys know I'm looking at a dually. I'm looking at a 450. This is actually a 350, but this is one of the issues I was thinking when I was actually trying to get a Denali that was a dually, was by the time you actually add aggressive tires that are tall enough and wide enough to really look good, you end up with an entire tire out of the wheel well. The other problem is nobody makes like a super aggressive tire in a like 10 wide. So you can see you're essentially taking a 15.5 wide tire and you're trying to compress it and suck it in to fit on a 10 wide wheel, which to me just seems like an unsafe idea. Not that like anything we do is safe, but it's just it just seems weird. This is a beautiful truck. They've got this F350 over here, single rear wheel, and it's running King's actually got a shock with a built-in airbag. I believe this is it. I don't know if this is a PMF creation or if this is the actual one that King makes. I know King does have a patent on one, and they're running a similar setup on their trailing arm rear suspension over here. The setup is beefy. It looks crazy. I don't know how stoked I am on the trailing arm shock idea looks wise, but I think it's definitely cool to be able to have adjustable air ride built into your shock like they do on the King shocks here. So we're kind of wrapping up another day here. Like I said earlier, everybody's kind of gone. Just a few of the exhibitors are hanging out. They all seem to like to hang out, grab some beers, and I guess celebrate a long day, because I can only imagine how excruciatingly boring it can be to be in some of these booths or work in some of these booths. So I just so happened to be walking by the Nissan booth, and as you guys know, I'm more of like a 3/4 ton truck guy, so Nissan's like half-ton trucks have never really been my thing, but I'm like, wait a minute, am I looking at a Nissan Titan dually? And well, sure enough, I was like, either I'm really confused and I never knew they made a dually, or this is something custom. And it looks like, based on the fact that it says Nissan Titan dually project, this was custom built. But I gotta say, like, it's not a real bad look. I think the Nissan can kind of pull off a little bit of the Ram vibe, being that it has a short bed with the big flared out fenders. Kind of gives it the wide hips look. So if you guys have never seen a Nissan Titan dually, I'm assuming, I don't think this is the first. I kind of Googled it real quick to make sure I wasn't that stupid when I was talking on camera. But this is what it would look like. But we're gonna make our way back to the hotel. I think we're going out with everybody tonight. I think we gotta celebrate Wes's engagement because, you know, I mean, shoot, I don't know, maybe the wedding will be posted on the channel. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that you do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to check out workforapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. You guys are the best. Let's roll out as we watch Sema from above.
Damn. Yeah.